What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today we need to have a chat about some stunning alternate arts which are coming around in OP-10 Royal Blood. These are beautiful cards. Some of them I think we talked about before, some we might not have done. But either way, as in the card, not the alternate arts. The alternate arts are all new here. But we need to be having a chat about these because there are some stunning ones, and these are wonderful. And let's start off with, I'm going to start with, obviously, the Akira Igawa one. It's Donquixote Rosinante. And we've not actually talked about this card at all. The regular version was only revealed the other day. We've not gone around to having a chat about this, and we've already got the alternate art. But, I mean, look, I've been very clear about this since this game came around. I adore Akira Igawa's artwork. I think it is so phenomenally well suited to One Piece. They do art for Pokemon as well, and their Pokemon art is great, but their art for One Piece just suits it so phenomenally well. So this is one of my chase cards for the set. Donquixote Rosinante is actually one of my least favourite One Piece characters. I don't really like them, but come on, it's Akira Igawa artwork. I'm blatantly going to be picking this one up. So what we got here is 5 cost, 6,000 power, counter plus 1,000. And we've got a super rare here, which is a very good card. We've got on play, trash an event card from your hand, draw 2 cards. And yes, you have to specifically trash an event card from your hand. So you have to have an event card and you have to be willing to get rid of it, etc. I understand that. But also, just drawing 2 is brilliant. So yeah, this is cool. And then at the end of your turn, if you have 7 or more Don, set up to 2 of them as active. So it's a classic Don Quixote Pirates thing here of activating Don at the end of your turn, such that you get to use them for events, and then of course you play an events heavy deck, but that means that you've got more events likely to be in your hand, so you can trash them when you play to draw more cards. And of course, as I keep telling you, in purple right now, we got stuff like Black Maria, which just means you're going to be able to keep your Don on the field. You're going to be able to have 7 or more Don more often. This is a very nice card, and the Akira Igawa artwork here is absolutely stunning. So what else do we have? We have ourselves an alternate art of Rebecca, who is one of my favourite One Piece characters, apparently in a field full of giant sunflowers because I don't know why. And this is a card that I very much want to pick up as well, because Rebecca is awesome. Honestly, there's your answer. And what we got here is a super rare, 7 cost, 4,000 power, counter plus 1,000. On play, if there is an 8 cost or higher character in play, and that is any character, yours or your opponent's, it doesn't specify, you get to draw a card. Okay, that's cool. Then reveal up to 2 7 cost or lower Rosa cards other than Rebecca from your hand. One of them gets played active. And then if the other has a cost of 4 or lower, play it as rested. So basically, we've got 2 7 cost or lower characters. One gets played active, and then a 4 cost or lower gets played rested. This is an absurd card. This is a ridiculous card. Rosa, I think, is going to be very, very good when we come around to OP-10 actually being out and being legal. And we know from things like Gecko Moria, for instance, that playing multiple cards off of one of your characters is blatantly a good thing. So, yeah. This seems absurdly good. Absolutely ridiculously absurdly good. One of the best cards in the set. And the alternate art is lovely. So, yeah. There needs to be an 8 cost or higher character in play. And Rebecca obviously is a 7 cost, but as soon as there is, oh, this card becomes ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Elsewhere, we got ourselves a new Cavendish alternate art here, which honestly I don't need to pick up. The artwork is fine, but it's not my favourite. The character is not my favourite, and this is lovely, because it means I don't need to pick up all of them. Seriously, I told you about the special rares yesterday. OP-10 is going to financially bankrupt me. There's too many wonderful cards. So I'm going to skip this Cavendish. But I'm going to tell you what it does. 4 cost, 6,000 power blue. And what we've got here is when attacking, once per turn, draw 2, trash 1. Like, that's really, really good. Now, it's an attacking skill, so it's not like you can just sit there and draw consistently. You do actually need to be attacking, but you can't do this every turn to be drawing every turn. Make no mistake about it, this Cavendish is very nice. No counter's a little bit sad, but a 6k body that's drawing, and you do end up +1, you draw 2, trash 1. I like this. It is another Dressrosa card as well. I really think Dressrosa could be good in OP-10. No guarantee, can't say for certain, but it could be. What's that, Wassy? You want another alternate art Dressrosa card? How about Kyros? 7 cost, 9,000 power, and we've got on play, return a 5 cost or lower to the owner's hand. It's classic blue, isn't it? This is a classic blue thing of, I'm playing a character, and when I play this character, you get to get one of your characters back to your hand. Although, as always with these kind of skills like we see in blue, it does not actually specifically say that it has to be your character or your opponent's. It could be either. So yes, you absolutely can use this to bump one of your opponent's characters. That will work. But then, by the same token, you also can use this to bump one of your own characters, and then that means that you will get a character back in your hand to reuse counter or something along those lines. Play this, bump a 2k counter back to your hand, so you've got that 2k counter, ready to go and use, which seems frankly like a very nice idea indeed. I don't like this as much as the Rebecca or the Cavendish, but again, bearing in mind this Kyros is one which could be bumped back with Rebecca and even played with Rebecca. Because remember, Rebecca lets you play 2 cards. Now, they're 7 cost or lower, although one of them really has to be a 4 cost or lower, but this is a 7 cost. So this will combo with Rebecca as well, and yeah, this is a very, very nice card. This is cool. Dressrosa, just telling you, looking good in OP-10. Moving away from Dressrosa, how about we have a look at Sanji? Which is Sanji, even though it looks like Nami. Because it's Sanji in Nami's body, because of the whole punk hazard thing going on. And also, you've got a little hair clip there, which is, I want to say hair clip, I don't really know. Either way, it's Sanji, alright? So that's how you can tell. 3 cost plus the card is literally called Sanji. 3 cost, 3,000 power, counter plus 1,000. And during your turn, this character gets 3,000 power. So it's actually a 3 cost 6k, but only on your turn. Good for going after your opponent, less good for protecting yourself. And on KO, you draw a card. And once again, this is a nice card. Shouldn't surprise you, the alternate arts tend to be among the better cards in the game. But basically here, you've got a nice low-cost character, which is a 6k on your turn, which is lovely, but then also draws a card when it gets KO'd, so then you gain card advantage as well. Yeah, this is another one. Punk Hazard also, I should say, has a lot of potential in this set. Me, personally, I'm looking at Dressrosa, but don't sleep on Punk Hazard. I think Punk Hazard has a lot going on for it. It's not really ever been a thing before. I think it could be a thing now. But wait, that's not all the alternate arts we've got to have a look at here. We've also got a look at Tashigi Smoker. It's Tashigi, but in Smoker's body. And also the artwork here really looks like Tashigi in Smoker's body rather than just Smoker. And that makes me happy, because that's what it should look like. 3 cost, 4,000 power, counter plus 2,000 here, which is lovely. And when a green character other than Tashigi would be removed from play due to your opponent's effect, you may rest this character instead. Now, it's rest this character, which means you can only do it when this is active, but it also gives you that little bit of extra protection, and that makes me very happy indeed. A very nice green card which can come along quite nicely, and yes, this is also Punk Hazard. And I don't think we've looked at the alternate art of Senor Pink yet, so maybe we should have a quick look at that. There is a chance we have, but let's have a look at it just in case. 5 cost, 6,000 power. Obviously, we got a Doflamingo Pirate here. And on play, Don -1, add a purple event card of a cost of 5 or less from your trash to your hand, and then set up to one of your Don cards as active. So you're Don minus, but purple's got a lot of ways around that nowadays. You get to set it onto active while recovering an event card. Once again, pretty cool card. Should be quite nice. And there we go. There's all of your lovely alternate art cards. And now it's over to you guys. Tell me which of these you're excited about. Tell me which ones of these are going to be your chase cards from the set. Tell me anything you want to tell me in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at @TheWasi. That's where we talk about One Piece and a bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun things. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wasi Plays.